Time for school, time for school, time for school. Oh, oh, pardon me. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Caleb's Crazy Videos. This one won't be that crazy though. It'll be more educational because we are going to be talking about what? Well, I do know what we're talking about, but do you guys know? Well, me carrying these interesting items may have given you a clue as to what we are talking about. Like this bag that says lunch on it, this backpack, and this notebook. What do these all have in common? Well, these are all objects that you take to school. School. We take all these objects to school. We take our lunch, our backpack, and our notes. And speaking of school, in 3 days, wait, no, 2 days, 2 days, school will start again. Aren't you guys excited? Aren't you guys super excited? I know. I think the vast majority of everyone that's watching this video is not extremely excited to go back to school. I mean, for me, I do not want to go back. I do not want to go back. But it's the law that kids go to school in order to learn. So, in order to go to school, we first have to get ready for school. So that's exactly what this new Caleb video is going to be about. How to get ready for school. Alright, so there are many various things that you need to know in order to get ready for school. First step, what school are you going to be attending? Well, normally the place that you live, the school people in the place where you live normally put you in a designated zone because the places are all divided into zones. There's certain school zones that people go to. Like for me, even though I live in Gulf Breeze, I live very close to Navarre, so I am in Navarre's school zone. That's why I went to all of Navarre's schools when I was younger. Now, for the past 2 years, I've been homeschooling, but other than that, it's very important to know exactly what school you're going, so simply talk to your parents about it, or if you are a parent, talk with well, I don't really know who you should talk to, but you probably should know what school your child, or even you, will be attending. So, first you need to know what school you need to do. Next, you need to get prepared. What certain objects, what certain things do you bring to school? Well, as I've mentioned before, everybody that goes to school brings backpacks because you've got your notebook. You've got your lunch. Most importantly, you've got yourself. I'm just kidding. You don't put yourself in your backpack. You just put all your basic needs, like your lunch, your notebook, your folders, your paper and pencil, things like that. Next, you need to figure out your school supplies. Did I say surprise or supplies? Well, I said supplies. Supplies! I said supplies. Get it? Probably don't. But anyway, it's important to have the right school supplies because there's more to school than just bringing pencil, paper, backpack, lunch. You need to bring all sorts of different tools that you use for school, depending on what type of grade you're going at. Because see, school's divided into grades. Like there's kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and finally 12th grade. I am currently going into 8th grade and 9th grade math. But beside that point, it's important that we have all the correct supplies for the next year of school. And some of those supplies may include, but are not limited to, crayons, markers, paper, folders, toiletries like tissues and soaps and things like that. Because normally the school recommends that you go that you collect certain supplies that you give to the school that'll be used for resources while you're at school. Now, at the Walmart that I go to, which is the Walmart in Gulf Breeze, when school is about to begin, there's a special section in the entrance where you can look at the different lists for each of the different schools in Gulf Breeze and Navarre, so that I can see what supplies I should be getting. And it may include crayons, markers, folders, tissues, and such. All sorts of things. But there's more to preparing for school than just getting the right supplies, knowing what school you go to. You also need to prepare your brain, because that entire school year you're going to be learning stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you should clear your mind of everything you've ever thought of in your entire life for the next school year. You need to keep the knowledge you have, but you need to be ready to add more knowledge to your mind, because as your knowledge gets more, you grow and you get stronger. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get those super brain muscles this year. Oh yeah. So, as long as you work hard and you learn hard and you do your tests and homework right, you will be able to get super brain muscles, which will help make your knowledge stronger. Oh yeah. Now let's say it's the first day of school. It's the first day. Now, some of you might be getting the first day jitters or something like that. But you need to remember to have all the materials you'll need for school prepared, which includes your backpack, your lunch. But what if for some reason you forgot which school you went to? Oh no, is it like the end of the world or something? No, it is not. It is not the end of the world. In fact, what you can do, it's very simple to solve that problem. Simply ask your parents. Your parents will definitely know. If your parents don't know what school you attend, then I'm not alive. Okay, that might be a bit of an understatement, because I'm sure there's a couple parents that may have forgotten, but I'm just doing a little exaggeration just to emphasize the point of knowing that both you and your parents should know what school you're attending. So, you simply follow those simple rules and you'll be able to be ready for school, and make sure that you're not flunking. Flunking means that you're skipping school, not getting good grades, and you're really not going to school. And that's not good, because you've heard so many people say be cool, stay in school, because there are so many kids that are so fed up with school and they don't like school they just play hooky and don't go to school altogether. And when they do that, they don't learn stuff. If you don't go to school, you won't learn anything. I mean, it's very important that you go to school. I mean, when you get good grades and you complete your homework nicely, you have so many benefits. You won't have to do any extra stuff, less stress. The better grades you get, and the more... See, I've got myself a little bit of a rut here. But anyway, besides getting prepared for school, what should you do during and after school? Well, during school, you need to make sure you're on your best behavior and that you're listening to whatever the teacher is telling you, and make sure that you're doing good in school. Now, after school, you may have been given some homework or assignments to do. Don't wait on completing those. I learned that the hard way when I had this big project to work on, and I didn't get started with the project till the day before it was due. So don't do what I did once. Remember, just do it ahead of time, because once you get it done, you can just relax. You don't have to worry about doing it because it's already finished. And you can tell your teacher, I was not stressed out. Because see, the more you wait, if you wait till the last minute, you're going to be so stressed out that you won't even get it done. And then once the teacher says, did you turn in your assignment? You'll be like, accidentally wasn't able to do it. I didn't have enough time. And the teacher's like, you had plenty of time. You must have just waited till last minute. Now because of that, you're going to get an F, and you are going to be getting some severe consequences. If this happens again, you're going to talk to the principal. You do not want what I just, the scene that I just gave to you a few seconds ago, do not get into that situation because it's terrible. Now for me, I managed to get my assignment. I got my assignment done nicely before the day before it was due. It was because we were on vacation. I didn't get stuck, and by the time we were on the way home, that's when I realized I needed to work on it. But it was fine. But the important thing is you need to make sure that you do things ahead of time. Do not wait till the last minute to get your stuff done, get your assignments done. So just simply follow these basic rules and steps, and you will be so ready for school. You'll be so ready that the teacher will tell you. The teacher will invite you to stand up to the class, and she will tell the students, this is an example of a very good student. Everyone should be more like him or her. They should be well prepared. They should do things properly and correct. And then once you follow these steps, you will definitely be ready for school. So that's the Caleb video. I hope you enjoyed it. So for all you people that are going to school this year, school's right around the corner, so make sure you're nicely prepared. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. And if you want to tell me about how school is going or what school you're attending and if you have any other questions about school, please write in the comments below. And again, feel free to subscribe. And you'll see many other cool Caleb videos, or should I say crazy Caleb videos, in the future. So I hope all of you have a fantastic day, and be cool. Stay in school.